Welcome, everybody. It's college football time. It's time to cash those tickets and beat that book. I'm talking once again with Drew Martin out of Atlanta, and we're going to break down UTEP versus New Mexico State. Now, these two programs met last year in a high-scoring air attack. 50-47 was the final score, all right? And UTEP got the win on the road. Now, this year, I don't know. There's been some changes. UTEP has 14 returning starters. New Mexico State does as well, but has the dynamics changed in the division? We'll find out. Hey, Drew, first and foremost, glad you're back with us. Where's the edge? Where's the angle to beat that book for our viewers?
Well, Brenner, thanks for having me back on. Excited to talk a little Sun Belt versus Conference USA action here. This is a pretty big rivalry in this region. It's the Battle of I-10, Las Cruces to El Paso. And in this year, New Mexico State, man, they have big issues. Their best player, their starting running back, Larry Rose, he's an all-conference running back. He's likely out due to an injury. And just about a week or so ago, New Mexico State had a quarterback controversy between transfer Tyler Matthews and the incumbent quarterback, Tyler Rogers, both pretty good players. When Rogers was named the starter, Matthews transferred out, and the very next day, Rogers got arrested for battery. And he might not be playing. It's still questionable right now. So the New Mexico State offensively, man, they're going up against some big issues. Only one way I'd look to bet on this is on UTEP.
Wow, I like it. I think that's why the line explains the line movement. Opened at 7.5, now it's -9. You know, one guy gets personal about it and says, hell with it, I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to go somewhere else. And then the next day, the other guy gets arrested. Is that true?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
You can't make this up. Even in Costa Rica, you can't make it up. Oh, my God. Okay, so with that being said, though, do you feel confident at the movement from 7.5 to 9? Do you still think that should be an easy cover?
Yeah, Brennan, I mean, I was all over this at 7. There's no way, I would back New Mexico State. They're also pretty thin up front, and going against UTEP, which has one of the best offensive lines in Conference USA, I think UTEP will be able to run the ball all over New Mexico State. They're thin up front. They're light up front. They don't have much depth. So I see UTEP running the ball all over New Mexico State on Saturday night.
Wow, what a great breakdown. And I'm telling you, you brought some things to the light. You know, as a handicapper, and you can relate to this, Drew, there's not enough time in the day to research all the games, all right? But when you find somebody that finds information like that, that's huge. And I mean that because I love the mental edge. I love the psychological edge. And I love the stories when guys get arrested, how it affects the team. So with that being said, hey, viewers, you better jump on it. This line is liable to move again. UTEP, you can grab it right now at -9. Cash that ticket in college football with Drew Martin. Hey, Drew, thanks so much for being on, my man. I can't wait to have you down at Costa Rica. You can head to the Escazú Casino with me at the Grand Escazú, and we can go ahead and do a liquid lunch together.
Absolutely, man. I've heard it's pretty good scenery there.
Absolutely, buddy. Trust me, it won't disappoint. Cash that ticket.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.